when you think of these thoughts of living your life of significance, to living a legacy today, what are some of your thoughts on those areas? Significance to legacy.
Well, you know, in the financial services business, oftentimes we confuse legacy with inheritance. And, you know, inheritance is not always legacy. Inheritance has to do with stuff. Legacy has to do with relationship. It has to do with experiences. It has to do with expectations. It has to do with so much more. So, you know, I really believe that legacy is, you know, abundance and significance come from finding a way to make a bigger splash in life's pond. You know,
Nice way to say that. Yeah.
I love it when when I'm with my grandkids out here at the lake behind my house, and you know, I have a slingshot and I put stones in them and we shoot them to the middle of the lake and try to make ripples, and you know, who can bounce the stone the most and who can make the biggest ripples. Well, you know, I think making ripples in life is what significance really is. It's the ripple of faith. It's the ripple of hope. It's the ripple of encouragement. It's the ripple of joy. It's a ripple of friendship. I mean, I'm just so pleased to reconnect with you, my friend. You know, we haven't seen each other in 20 years, and I've kept up with you just a little bit, but just the friendship is so, that legacy of friendship is so important. So, you know, I think, you know, the other thing I would say is that planning doesn't always work when it comes to finding real meaning in life. I heard Leo Buscaglia say it 20 years ago on a children's show on Saturday morning, watching television with my kids. He said, life is what goes on while one plans life. And, you know, we got to get on the treadmill of life and go and do and be. And, you know, through the going and doing and being, we've got to find some nuggets that are essential to life. And I think the older I get, the more I find that finding those nuggets of time with friends and family, nuggets of meaning in Cuba with $237, nuggets of laying under the clouds on the top of a mountain in Montana and looking at the different shapes of the clouds and acting like a kid, visualizing what that new cloud looks like. It looks a little bit like a teddy bear. It looks a little bit like a crocodile. You know, I never allowed myself to do those things when I was in the doing mode of life.
Yeah.
The being mode of life, and finding some balance between doing and being is where real meaning comes.